Hello, everyone, and welcome to the big show. This is Investing and Trading Live, sponsored by Trading Academy. If you're a first-time listener, thank you for stopping by. My name is Josh Lilquist with my good friend and my good pal, and he is the one and the only Mr. Al Connickson. Al, how are you doing today?
Yep, feel pretty good, Josh. How about you?
I'm doing really good, as always. I'm feeling good. I know I'm looking good. It depends on what everybody else says. Now, that's another question.
I'll go along with that. Yeah, you're looking good today, Josh.
Hey, it's my lie. I can tell it how I want.
If the day's not over yet.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, but it's always bright and sunny anywhere you go, and that's kind of like the stock market. It's always bright and sunny, happy to be moving and happy to be around, and markets hitting all-time highs once again this week, especially the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. The Dow Jones and the IWM are just lagging ever so slightly, so you have the S&Ps and the Qs, or the NASDAQ, doing something very similar, and you also have the Dow and the IWM as far as the major markets doing something similar as well. So today we're going to do a quick market update, talk about the do's and the don'ts of the financial markets, but our sponsor, Trading Academy, over 27 years teaching people just like you how to invest, how to trade, whether it's managing your IRAs, your 401ks, the strategies designed for income. Say you're looking for a secondary income on top of your job, or maybe you're sick of your job and you want investing and trading to be that full-time. There are strategies designed for that. But you have to have that strategy. You have to have strict rules, and then you have to follow that strategy. So that's some of the things I want to talk about here today. Some of the characteristics that you need to follow an investment and trading strategy to have success. And that success can be anything for anybody. It could be monetary. It could be time. It could be freedom of location. There are many things that people are seeking, Al, in the financial markets. And everybody's totally different on what they need. Because I know you speak with a lot of people. I speak with a lot of people who do a lot of talks across the metro area, multiple states, with information about the markets, but how they work and how us as everyday individuals have the opportunity to benefit from them. So first you need a strategy, then you need to follow that strategy. Now, with the markets these days, it seems like you just throw something at a wall and it sticks, but that's really with the major market. You look at some stocks, not every stock is up. Some are up, some are down. So there are also strategies for both of those directions. Up markets, we know that's buying long. Also, there are strategies to profit in down markets. The concept is called shorting, and we'll discuss that probably in the second or the third segment here. But just looking at other, multiple stocks, you have Apple just soaring, right? Looking really good. You have Tesla soaring, looking really good. You have Airbnb not soaring. It's really from the highs of March, it's down about 11%. So it doesn't matter which way these markets go, or a stock or a futures contract. We'll talk about what futures are coming up. But you need a strategy designed for all directions. So that way you can capitalize no matter which way this market goes. Now, Al, you have helped a lot of people get over that comfort zone of just buying and hoping things go up. What are some of the things that you're focusing on as we see this continued volatility looking to increase with the election coming up? What are some of the opportunities that you're seeing and helping people looking at moving forward?
Well, you mentioned the word success and the fact that that's different for different people. But really what it comes down to is this. The only thing that really matters as a trader or investor is that you're profitable. Why else would you be in the market? Why would you put your money into a 401k or an IRA? Why would you buy a stock or a mutual fund or whatever you're investing in? It's because you want to be profitable. Well, if that's the case and you want to be as profitable as possible, what's the solution? What's the answer to being able to do that? And the solution basically is simple. It's making more money when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. So the solution is simple, but achieving that solution is not so simple. You need, as you mentioned, the right strategy at the right time. Just another way of putting that would be success is when preparation meets opportunity. Let's talk about the opportunity first. Where does the opportunity come from? The markets are providing the opportunity. You don't have to do any work there. It's there for you daily. And people don't fail because of a lack of opportunity, Josh. They fail because they don't know how to take advantage of the opportunities. So that's there. The opportunity's there. What about the preparation? What does that mean? Well, it's a combination of knowledge and skills to be able to use that knowledge. That's learning a strategy that's going to give you the advantage, put the probabilities in your favor that you're going to be consistently successful. Part of a proper education is not just teaching you that strategy, but it's also finding the mistakes that you're making and then making sure you have the discipline to not repeat those mistakes. You mentioned when you opened the show this morning, Josh, we talk about the do's and the don'ts of the market. Well, and that's really important when you think about it, the do's and the don'ts. The don'ts are as important as the do's. A lot of people make mistakes that they don't even realize that they're making, and that's one of the things that we concentrate on when we teach our students how to trade, how to invest. We want to see what they're doing so we can point out what they're doing wrong, which is the first way to start. Learn how to eliminate those mistakes, and then learn how to take advantage of what's working properly. We often quote people in the show, Josh, and Charlie Munger is one of them. Mm-hmm. Charlie Munger was Warren Buffett's right-hand man, and he said this. I think this is really, really telling. This is a quote from Charlie Munger. Quote, Warren, meaning Warren Buffett, Warren, if people weren't often so wrong, we wouldn't be so rich, end of quote. In other words, they're taking advantage of the mistakes people are making because people don't know the right strategies that will get them to the point where they can be successful on a consistent basis. Mark Cuban, same thing. Mark Cuban said his business philosophy was to look for inefficient markets. That's caused by investors repeating those common mistakes. So, some of those mistakes people make, they succumb to their emotions. That's one of the things we have you learn how to control, and then under or amount that they're putting into positions.
Yeah, and it's really how the markets work as well, which is very simple how the markets work, and kind of going back to what you're describing with the Munger and the Buffett and the Cuban quotes here. It's just a transfer of money from the people that know what they're doing, or from the people that don't know what they're doing, to the people that do.
Yeah, one group's funding the other one.
Exactly, and that's why you need a strategy. And we'll talk about that strategy and how that concept and the psychology that in these investing classes and workshops that we do here at the Academy. But these are classes where we've taught thousands just like you how to trade, how to invest, the strategies designed for that. So I want to give away some seats to an investing class right here in the metro area. We have classes all across the metro. We have our state-of-the-art facility here in Bloomington, but we're also have a spot in Maple Grove, Wayzata, Edina, Woodbury, Shoreview, just different places. So call or text the word trading to the number 952-905-0975. That's 952-905-0975. Got a lot more to discuss. This is Josh and Al. We'll be right back.